Buongiorno. I'm driving to close to Radda in Chianti, in the Chianti region, and I will meet Fabrizio, a friend of mine. He's the marketing manager of Castello di Monterinaldi. That is one of our labels. So follow me. We will discover Harvest 2020, and we will see the vineyards, we will see people working and making the wine, so it'll be a nice day. Hello and welcome, friends. We are here with Mr. Ciampi, that is the owner of this unbelievable place, Castello di Monterinaldi. Buongiorno, Daniele.
Buongiorno Francesco, welcome to Monterinaldi, everybody, in this wonderful day, sunny.
You just finished the harvest.
Just finished it. Last week we finished all the wines in the cellar, ready to be refined, aged and bottled for you. And so glad to have you here. And so Fabrizio is my friend who explains everything about the wine, the vineyards, and so
he's very expert.
It's too kind. Anyway, yeah.
But you can tell me about Daniele Ciampi. Who is this man?
Yeah, this man is a very important man because he's the owner of this wonderful vineyard in the heart of the Chianti Classico. His father purchased the property in 1961, so long tradition in the family. We are exporting even outside of Italy, of course, even in Italy.
Are your wines certified?
Yeah, we are organic. It's we have started the process, the way of becoming organic in 2015. So 3 years of transition, and then with the vintage 2018, we are officially certified as an organic vineyard. So we don't use man-made fertilizer, we don't use herbicides, we don't use chemical things like that. Okay. All natural.
So thank you, Daniele. I want to see and show your property. So I'll see you later, maybe.
Okay, see you later.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Let's go.
So Fabrizio, thank you for inviting us here in the fields. This is unbelievable. And so I was asking for our friends what kind of production you do here. What do you produce here?
So first of all, welcome to Castello Monterinaldi. We are located in Radda in Chianti, which is the very heart of the Chianti Classico area. So we are in Tuscany, in the middle of Tuscany, in between Florence and Siena. We have all these vineyards belonging to the property. It's a total of 50 hectares of vineyards. And
what kind of plants, what kind of grapes do you grow?
Yeah, the most important red variety here in the area of Chianti Classico is the Sangiovese grape.
Sure.
And so let's consider that almost the total of the property is grown with Sangiovese grape. It's considered like the king of the grapes here in Tuscany.
But I know you also do some Super Tuscan, some other.
We do as well. So the main production, for sure, the core business stays in the Chianti Classicos. But then next to the three Chianti Classicos we produce here, 3 kinds of Chianti Classico we produce here. We also produce IGTs, Super Tuscan wines. One is called Pesanella, which is Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Sangiovese, and the other one is called the Purple Turtle, which is half, so 50% Sangiovese and 50% Merlot.
Obviously, you can find all these wines on italywinesshop.com.
Yeah, the other three kinds of Chianti Classico I was talking about before are the Chianti Classico, the Annata, which is called, which is like the regular Chianti Classico, easy to drink, nice, easy approach, nice fruity impact. Then we produce Chianti Classico Vigneto Boscone, which is a single vineyard. So it's actually just one single plot of the property of Sangiovese, which is right over there, right only the highest part of that vineyard, the vineyard number 5, the Vigneto Boscone. And the third wine is the Chianti Classico Riserva, which is a wine fuller, more body, more structured wine. Great with meat, great with aged cheeses, and it's a wine which is aged for a much longer time in the oak barrels in the cellar at the winery.
What are the most important characteristics of the soil where we are? What about Chianti, and in particular, what are the characteristics of this area? I see that this area is very good for the light. It's the
Yes.
position is fantastic because it's facing southwest, so it gets a lot of light, I think.
Yeah,
but what
actually-
about the soil?
Yeah, actually, as you say, the very important one of the very important things when you grow vines is the sun, is the so-called aspect of the vineyards. The aspect of the vineyards is where the vineyard is facing the sun. So here it's like a beautiful amphitheater, natural amphitheater facing south, so always under the sunlight, so perfect for the best maturation of the grapes. As for the soil is in the whole area of Chianti Classico is a sandy soil mixed with clay. But the very important thing is that is a poor soil rich in stones and rocks. The most important of them, of the type of rock which is predominant here, is the galestro.
Galestro, yes.
Which is actually, I mean, everywhere here. And galestro is a marl clay, and so it has the characteristics of very important characteristic of absorbing the humidity, the water, the rain during the springtime, and then slowly it releases the humidity and the water to the vines during the very hot 2-3 months during the summer.
So Fabrizio, you know, we just passed a very, very hard year, but I would like to ask you, how was the harvest 2020? I mean, how was the year? How was the weather?
So, thanks God, apart for the very difficult 2020 due to COVID and stuff, it has been a very good year, a very good vintage. 2020 can be judged as a really a 5 stars vintage. The weather throughout the growing season has been great. We got the good amount of rain during the springtime at the beginning. Then we got hot days and cool nights during August and September. So here, don't forget, Francesco, that we are quite high in elevation. We are 450, 460 meters above sea level. This means that even in the very hot vintages like this year has been, we have the chance of cooling down the temperature, or getting a cooler temperature during the night, and this helps a lot the maturation, the ideal maturation, and especially it helps the vines during the hot months to rest during the month. So that's the ideal situation for a perfect maturation of the grapes.
So thank you. How long it takes to get the 2020? 2 years? 3 years?
So it's gonna be for the Chianti Classico 3 years and 2 years and a half. Then for the Riserva we are talking about 4 years. So it depends by the wine, but minimum it's the 2 years and a half of the Chianti Classico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Fabrizio. Let's go back and
Absolutely.
let's taste something.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, pleasure.
See you later, guys.
So hello everybody. So we are now going to taste our Chianti Classico. This is the Chianti Classico Castello Monterinaldi 2017 vintage, which was a very good year, very hot but very good. And yeah, let's go and try the wine and see what's its profile. This is our regular Chianti Classico, very nice, easy drinking wine.
Fabrizio, what are the most important characteristics for Chianti in general, for
So,
regular Chianti?
I would say that the most important thing to outline, aspect to outline for the Chianti Classico is that Chianti Classico is considered a food wine. So, of course, it's nice even to have a glass of it, especially this one, which is not too strong like a Riserva. But what I always suggest is to have it with a meal, with something to eat, because one of the characteristics, most important characteristics of the Chianti Classico, of the Sangiovese, is this quite high acidity, nice tannins, which are very good characteristics if you have something to eat, because they are going to clean out your palate while you're having Tuscan food, especially. So what I always suggest is to sit at the table with good friends, have a bottle of Chianti Classico right in the middle of the table, have something to eat, and enjoy one bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, or even more. Let's do the wine tasting. The first approach, what I have to look at is the color. So this is a nice, brilliant ruby red color, typical color of a young Sangiovese or a young Chianti Classico. So I'm expecting now something by the nose fresh, like a fresh fruity, like a nice enveloping floral profile. Let's go to see. Yeah, it's what we were expecting. It's actually the cherry which is coming through as a first impact, a nice enjoyable cherry, red cherry, and nice floral as well. Yeah, there is the violet, absolutely. The rose bushes. These are all memories typical of a young Chianti Classico. As the Sangiovese ages in the bottle and develops, this fresh fruity is gonna turn to nice plum, so ripe, fruity, and also spicy notes are coming through. This is after a while in the bottle, so due to the aging in the bottle, 3 years, 4 years. So let's try the wine. So nice, easy to drink.
Very nice, very smooth.
Yeah, very smooth, very
No aggressive tannins.
no. Yeah. Tannins are not aggressive. Of course, they are part of the wine because it's easy to drink, but it's the wine which has its own structure. Very long aftertaste, very nice, enjoyable finish. It stays in the mouth for quite a long time. So, in terms of pairings with food, I would say that this is a very nice wine with some cold cuts, like a nice salami. Like a nice cheese, pecorino cheese, fresh, not too long aged. But the best, the ideal, is would be in my mind a nice steak, nice Florentine steak, cleaning out the palate in a wonderful way. So cheers.
Cheers. So thank you, my friends, to be with us today. I hope to see you soon, as has been impossible to come to Italy for a while. So I hope to see you next year. But in the meanwhile, please go to italyoneshop.com to be part of our Italian wine club. That is called 2 Minuti. Like 2 minutes we just passed with Fabrizio enjoying our Chianti Classico. Obviously, you will find all the wines that Daniele and Fabrizio produce here on our website. In case you need anything special, just ask. Email us to our email, or please use the form and the tools that you find on the website. So hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on YouTube channel as soon as possible with other friends, other experience, other wines. Thank you very much.